Hey everyone, I'm back with another unboxing and review here, this time for Dr. Gordon Freeman from Half-Life 2. This is a reissue from NECA. The original figure was released in clamshell packaging in 2012, but this is the reissue in window box packaging that was just recently released in 2018. It's from the game Half-Life 2, which was released in November of 2004. Considered one of the greatest games of all time. People who play the game these days might wonder what all the fuss was about, but its praise was less to do with the gameplay and more to do with its engine and the groundbreaking physics at the time. Here's a comparison between the two. You'll notice a slight difference on the upper armor paint, but other than that, I really can't tell any difference between the two figures. They look pretty much identical. But the armor on the window box packaging looks a little bit more rustic. But yeah, here he is out of the box. It's got a nice little picture on the back of the box there. And he comes with, the gravity gun, the crowbar, 2 extra sets of hands that you can swap out, the Pherapod accessory, or what do they call it, the bug bomb or whatever it's called, and his head crab. Yeah, I'll do a little 360 spin here. You'll notice that he leans a little bit to the right, and I guess that's my really only complaint about the figure, is that the articulation, there's no real articulation on the hip area, so I can't really correct that stance, and that bugs me a little bit. But other than that, he's a great figure. Doesn't come with a stand or anything, but he's balanced enough to stand on his own. But yeah, I can't correct that lean, that slight lean that he has. Here's all the accessories out of the box. Again, the head crab there. I think the head crab might actually have a little bit of articulation in the arms too. I didn't bother to check that for whatever reason, but looking at it, at the video that I recorded, it looks like they might turn a little bit there. The gravity gun doesn't have any LEDs in it or anything, so, but it looks nice. And again, the crowbar, and then the hands on the Pherapod there. So yeah, the articulation, his head is pretty much on a ball joint, and the shoulders and elbows are perfectly fine. The hands that you can swap out spin around 360 degrees. The legs have limited articulation on the knees, but otherwise it's pretty decent. And the feet move around a little bit. But you can spin the torso, which turns at the top, but the actual hip area, there's no spin on the hip area, so I'm not sure why mine has a little bit of a lean to it. But the head crab does not actually fit on his head, just in case you're wondering. But that's pretty much it.